Did it load? All right. Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. I just had to make sure my mic was connected. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. This is not your first time. Thank you for coming back. There we go. All right, guys. How's everyone doing? It's just some weird stuff today. Not bad weird. I was knocked out for quite some time. Just knocked out. Let me just close a few things on my laptop so that I can have this. All right. So let me put the link. Frey has already put a link. I'll put one as well. All right, guys, let's get started. I'm still half asleep. I didn't realize that because my brain is still not quite here. All right, let's start. We're going to start with number wars. The first person to comment the number I have written on my phone will be winning a Claire tarot reading. All right. Okay, I already have a number, it seems. Yeah. All right, Daddy. It's a number you wrote recently. Oh, I think I saw it. Hold on. I saw it. Diane, you won at 35. Diane. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. Let us see. Shuffle one more time. Excuse me. I burped. Can you guys hear the overhead AC? The RV AC is super loud. I just want to make sure. The mic's not picking it up since it is overhead. Yay! Awesome. Thank you. All right, Diane, let's get a card. Here we go. Ooh, girl, look at that. Ooh, moved by the call, wild love of my own soul, I call upon you. I trust in the process of letting go and the wild, loving life calling me to my divine destiny. I trust in my fearless spirit. So this is telling me that huge change is about to happen or is already in the process of happening for you. It's a type of change that completely alters the way you live your life. Maybe someone's leaving, maybe you're leaving, maybe someone new is coming in, moving, just things like that, where the entire way your life is lived day to day is changing. And I think it's for the better. I definitely feel like it's for the better. Okay. All right. Let us do one more. If you guys can pick a number from 1 to 100. Daddy? Oh, what did I do? From 1 to 100. You're welcome, Diane. When I'm lost in the rain, da 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 da, light my way. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh my God. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Stephanie Murdoch. You won at 6. Stephanie Murdoch. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't know why I keep singing like that. It's just obnoxious. Hold on. There you are with the ass kicking stick. She's ready to kick ass, you guys. Keeping it simple. Your mind may convince you that manifesting your destiny is more difficult, complex than it needs to be. Yet, the guidance of the Divine Mother is to keep things simple. Do what you can do, let go of everything else. I feel like this ties into your health journey. I feel strongly it ties into your health journey. Yup. Okay, guys, one more. Daddy's gonna pick the number. Da 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 da. Hold on. Sorry, I don't know. I didn't just pick it up. I was trying to do it all one-handed. It's over there. It's on your side of the bed.
I don't know what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Oops, shit. Oops, shit. That's definitely a term. It's an official Filipino term. Oops, shit. Oh my fucking A. All right. Thank you, sir. Let's see now. Pour some sugar on me in the name of love. I think I need to eat some more seaweed. My throat is. It's not feeling hella sexy right now. Wait. I think I see it. What's the number? Yes, I do. Claudia C. You won at 76. Claudia C. Congratulations. Let's do this. I want you guys to hear this. It didn't even shuffle. All right. Here we go. Ooh. Oh no, girl. I think you stumbled upon a stash of toilet paper. Look at that. Look at that. You're moving to the desert. Are you moving to the desert? Okay, stop. Let me just stop. The creative power, the mind often wants to see and know exactly what is around the corner. But to manifest, we have to give up certainty and embrace the creative process. Choosing to live creatively will bring you more joy and success than any amount of certainty ever could. Okay. So, I don't know, girl. You might. You might. Are you considering it? Oh, I better just mind my own business. All right. That was the third. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. On to serious stuff. You're welcome. So, if you guys would like to purchase an expedited request, thank you, Maud, for writing that. Here we go. Pour some sugar on me, Nicole Plant. Nicole, are you here? Here it is. Hello, Nicole. What? Le Concrete. What was her last name? Damn, I don't remember her name in the movie. 'Twas a bee. Okay, here goes. Breathe very deep and very slow. Oh. All right. How do you feel? Deloncre. That was her name. That was her name. How do you feel, Nicole? Yay! Yay! I kind of just want to put this out there. Probably doesn't mean anything to any of you except for maybe 2 or 3 people watching right now. The outside of my auric shield is electrified with energy outside of this time-space matrix. You touch my shield, and I won't stop you. It'll run energy through you that will probably affect your brain function. I'll let you touch my shield too. Have fun. All right. La, la, la. All right. Let's bring forward Stephanie Murdoch. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So, chest area. All right. You're welcome, Nicole. Wait, wait, wait. Stephanie's here, right? Yeah, there she is. Okay, so was there anywhere else aside from the heart that you want me to to check? Anything else aside from the heart that you want me to check? And those don't seem like bad things, what you wrote. It seems like you already have. Okay. Seems like you already have a very good idea. All right. I'm going to have to play music while I scan for you. I typically don't when I scan, but I think for you I have to. There's fracturing in the chest that's occurred. These are deep core fractures. That means it sits at the surface and it goes all the way deep down to the core. This fracturing was allowed by your higher self. Give me 1 second. So, a lot of heartbreak back to back oftentimes is what's necessary to open a heart to the degree it needs to be opened very quickly. The speed with which the heart breaks is directly tied to the level of the depth of pain you experience. And it's in that pain that you learn the most. You already know what all of this is about. The toxicity was pulled from your life. The things that kept you able to make excuses as to why you can't rise. These were the things that were taken away. One was extreme hurt. It was a source of extreme pain, a sense of loss of self. Um, it's not yours. It's not yours. You're pulling in light code very quickly. It's displacing your hurt and it's sending it to me. You're being used as a conduit right now. Your crown has been priming energy for days, several days. This energy has prepared your body to pull in light code. You don't have to. Just breathe. You're now ready. You're ready for the next level of your healing. Breathe. I'm sedating your kneecaps. I'm going to drill into your femurs, entering through your knees. Breathe. How do you feel? Like painful cold? Like so cold down to the bones. Okay. Um, there's a possibility that it's going to reach your bones. Okay. Why do you keep saying sorry? What are you sorry for? And who are you saying sorry to? Not to me, right? So, what happened was, I should say sorry to you. what happened what happened was I have been trying to avoid inactivation for myself for some time now. Um, part of the activation started this morning, allowing me to level up. Um, well, it's not just your pain. You're mirroring pain that I've been able to kind of compartmentalize within myself. So it's not necessarily just your pain. Your pain triggered my own. Um, so basically, you were you were you were serving as a conduit for me. My higher self basically just forced me to have an activation right now. You were the vessel used to transfer that light code onto my template. Now, it's not an uneven exchange because in order for me to be able to reach the frequencies needed for you to get to the next level of your self-healing journey, I needed this activation. So I guess we helped each other. This is gonna. Do you feel dizzy? Huh? I saying to Stephanie, can I have candy?
Yeah.
Okay, breathe very deep and very slow. Do you feel nauseous? Okay, perfect. You might start to feel a little bit nauseous in a few minutes, though. Okay, that's definitely expected, but not accepted. Expected. All right, stay seated. Okay. All right, Zenobia, are you here? Okay. All right. Zenobia, breathe very deep and very slow. Let me just tie this back. All right. So, go back to what you wanted scanned. Okay. Are you? Oh, well, look at this. He comes offering goodies. Have you been feeling headaches in your occipital lobe area? You know, I came to the conclusion today, Daddy, that I'm a sugar addict. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It feels like you have a huge block of wood, or you literally have a huge block of wood. I just want to make sure I fully understand. Because I look there and um, Okay, like I have a huge block of wood. How did I miss that? I look there and it looks like it's been heavily attacked. It looks like it's been heavily attacked. I wonder if that sensation you're feeling is you being aware of that your higher self is trying to protect that area. Um, there's some inflammation too, very mild. That's concerning. Hold on. Any type of inflammation in that area is definitely concerning. Okay, so if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, um, make sure you get checked by your doctor, okay? It would be a very serious thing. Headache, neck pain or stiffness, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, irregular breathing, vision loss or changes, memory loss, inability to walk. Um, let's see. Muscle weakness, problems with coordination, rhythmic muscle contractions or unsteady gait, fatigue, fever, loss of appetite, malaise, altered level of consciousness, disorientation, mental confusion, delirium or hallucination, irritability, light sensitivity, headache, stiff neck, reduced sensation of touch, or seizures. So obviously, the more I'm sorry, what is 8.6? The brain swelled, but it's okay. So that's what I was looking for. Swelling of the brain, like kind of like encephalitis or um, so you have seen the doctor for that because it's still registering. Oh shit. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. You might want to get checked because it seems as though there's a mild increase in swelling the back of your head. Um, let me see. Let me try and give you the exact. Um, um, it's kind of I hear anterior to the hypothalamus. That's the oh here's a good one. Here's a good one. Um it's kind of near like the vernus, um between the vernus and like the cerebellum, that area of your brain, towards the back. Okay. Um okay. You might want to call and see if you need to be seen sooner than January. Okay. If there is an increase in symptom presentation, increase in swelling, which would cause symptomatic presentation, um, you definitely need to make sure you don't need any type of intervention before your next appointment. Okay. The brain is you don't want to play with the brain. Definitely not with the brain. The brain, the heart, and the lungs. I think pretty much everything else. It's just my personal opinion. We can fix it later. Brain, heart, and lungs. That's like never play with those things. Um, so let me go ahead and check your chakras. Do you see like shadow movement in the periphery? When you fell, was it a very, very weird circumstance? Like, did it feel like you were pushed? Like you lost your balance and you could have sworn something pushed you, but because something pushed you. You're under very heavy attack. Do you get scared easy? Because I don't want to be stressing you out. Do you get scared rather easy? Like, how honest do you want me to be? Bottom line. I mean, maybe I need to be mindful of how I express what I'm supposed to say to you. I just want to make sure. Do you find that every time you try to join my live streams or try and get expedites, that there's such a huge, huge complication? It's nothing but like, what the heck? Um, Almost like an attempt to try and keep you separate from me. I mean, not that we're together, but like an attempt to keep you from interacting with me. I wouldn't be surprised if her electronic died or Wi-Fi died and she's not on the live. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah, total interference. This doesn't feel new. So I want to be very mindful of the way I express this because I do 100% believe this. It's stuff that's been tried on me many, many times. Um, as you approach a major milestone for your spiritual development, depending on what your purpose in this life is and how powerful you are, your abilities, and whatever, because that ties to your purpose. Sometimes the latchings that are present, it will get very desperate. They will get very desperate and they'll do whatever they can to try and prevent you from reaching the next step. And I think the next step for you was interacting with me. The more someone interacts with me, the more they are bathed in certain types of frequencies. These frequencies, I don't emit them intentionally. They're just a part of my coding. So every time I talk, there's an overlay of energy and it comes out along with my voice. And this overlay of energy really seeks to override any distortions within your original coding. So the more you interact with me, whether it's just watching the videos, expedites, private sessions, whatever it is, the more you're bathed in that energy. And what ends up happening, it begins to trigger elevated, accelerated ascension. And with that, um, there was an attempt to keep you from being able to remain functional enough to reach that next milestone. Okay. Um, the attempt was a very serious, very intentional attempt at grievous harm. So, what are the three things you need to always make sure is very well protected, well maintained? The brain, the heart, and the lungs. Those are the three things that your particular latching is very, very adamant at accessing. So, it's efficient. Your latching is extremely efficient. If you can get to the brain, if you can, especially towards the back, the brain stem itself, if you can damage that enough, then you affect the lungs and the heart as well. It's kind of like a package deal. And I think that's what it was going for. Um, I cannot do parasitic things, parasitic extractions on a live stream. As a matter of fact, hold on, I'm being told. The energetic expedite that you also selected, I will, if you want that done, I will have to do it in an email. I cannot perform that in the live stream. I can already feel your circumstance is assessing my energy. It's now found something else to feed on with me. Who wants to try and take on Michael? Go for it, Mikey. Go for it. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's a very pronounced thing. Very, very pronounced thing. Are you feeling anxiety? Do you suddenly feel anxiety right now? It's trying to induce anxiety and tell you that it's me. No, don't hurt her. So I'm blocking everything out of your space. Like it's basically your auric field is frozen. No ins, no outs. It's just frozen. Um, it's deep. It's anchored deep inside you. Okay, it's anchored very deep inside you, and in order for Michael to, if Michael hurts it, it hurts you. That's why I was telling him, no, don't hurt you. He wouldn't be intentionally trying to harm you, but you would absolutely feel what he's doing. So this is a very complex thing. Um, hey, Daddy, can you make a note for me to email her at the end of this? All right. I hope you're okay, Zenobia. All right. Okay. Lisa Wynn. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. Lisa, breathe very deep and very slow. You have so many dragons. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I finished the expedite. Are you aware about the Andaran Elder? Oh my god. So a whole bunch of younger dragons came forward and wanted me to hold their faces. Started with one. Okay, let me just, I'll pet you. And then another and another. And then I was like, y'all need to just back up. Just, that's a little too much. And then as I was finishing up the x-ray, next thing you know, from behind you, an elder came forward. I'm gonna cry. So, have you been trying to find a way to like show reverence to that elder dragon? Have you been like, what should I do? Should I? Because I don't feel like he has any issue with you. But he told me to tell you the proper way. Hey, elders, they don't play around. He does enjoy you, but he wanted me to show you the proper way to greet him and his energy. You put one hand forward, one hand on the side, and you bow. Bow. That means from the front and from the side, there's nothing you would do to harm him. Just like that. And bowing. And when you bow, he sees all the intent at the top of your head. He knows there's no malicious intent, but I'm wondering if maybe he feels like if you had a little bit of knowing regarding their like proper etiquette, that it would make you feel more comfortable with your interactions. He's going to be talking to you a lot more. Okay, he's definitely going to be talking to you a lot more. I guess you're becoming more comfortable with his presence. So there you go. That was awesome. I love all your little dragons. Oh my gosh. And when I say little, they're not that little. They're not like that little. They're younger. That's why I call them little. They're big as fuck. You're welcome. All right. Bradley. Bradley Juarez. You here? Baby, you broke me down, 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 down for nothing. Looking in the mirror, can't recognize myself. Baby, you broke me down. Hello. All right, let us see. You feel so familiar. So odd. I think you've had an expedite before. Yes, the expedites will all be completed here on this live stream. Okay, let's see if we can get an answer to your question. I am suddenly so hot. Yes, Blu-ray. I'm sorry, sir. He's trying to make me blush. Which I am. All right. Ooh. Oh, good God. Well, that's a totally new meaning. That's an extra card. Oops. I threw it. That's an extra card. Ooh. Um Finance. It's the exact question. Okay. Card number 12. Every journey starts with a single step. So you're being prepared for, I don't know if you're planning to make a completely different move in regards to career. Like if you've been in a specific industry for some time now, um there's a possibility that either you're going to do something completely different than what you did previously in that field, or you're going to join a completely new field. Okay. Card number 4, against the grain. You have to honor what you need. And I think what you're, I don't know if you're currently not working or if your work is just currently not fulfilling. It doesn't, it just feels like something that fills up your day and pays the bills. Um, it's like an emptiness, an empty feeling in whatever you're doing right now. So it's hard to determine if you're not working at all right now. Um, I kind of feel like if you are working, you're about to make a decision to shift into something else, because card number 18, spirals of manifestation. This is encouraging you to create, to consciously create whatever it is that you're wanting or needing. And going against the grain, that kind of makes me feel like, maybe your family's not going to understand. You're married, right? If I remember correct, you're married. I'm sure your wife would be, like, I support you. You're going to get through this. But I think everyone outside of the union might not understand if you make this change. This is so interesting. I think you're supposed to be doing something similar to me. Not saying you my twin flame. You're not. But this card popped up. Card number 13, power of attraction. And it's almost like this sense that our higher selves can look at each other eye to eye. And, it's like equal, like ability and stuff like that. I think you're supposed to be doing something. I keep getting hits about medical field. You're not in the medical industry, are you? Like hospital, medical clinic. I don't even remember what I read for you before. Something about a woman. Oh, see what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh, Lord. You work in agriculture? Um, so the deck fell. I was going to start putting the cards back in. The deck fell. This is another, um, what some consider twin flame. It's actually more like, if we look at it and make the analogy of family. So you have your extended family and your immediate family. All of these images, all of these two cards, they're referencing a concept of us being basically like siblings in the same family. Blu-ray is basically, if you look at it, like a race. It's not, I mean, like, it's like saying your soul is Filipino. I mean, there's so many different Filipinos and they're not all related. These cards are basically indicating to me, you're not just Filipino. I'm not saying you're literally Filipino, but your soul, continuing with the analogy, is not just Filipino. We actually come from the same family. So that tells me if we come from the same immediate soul family, this subgroup within a subgroup within a subgroup of the Blu-ray, um, you're going to be fixated on, if you're not already being fixated on. Your coding is activating. Card number 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. Um, Is your wife okay? Does she get easily bothered by things, like upset? Is it somewhat easy to trigger her? Not necessarily that she's combative, but it affects her deeply. I'm hoping you say no. Shit. She's the one they're going to really focus on. Dark beings. They're going to really focus on her, um, to upset you, to unbalance you. You have to work with her. You have to work with her intensely in order to make her okay with being sensitive. I'm very sensitive too, but now not everything upsets me. Not everything hurts my feelings. And if it does, I keep going anyways. Okay. Um, I'm just concerned because all of that focus on her is gonna really affect her. Um, I don't feel like she's in danger. I feel it's more of like psychological games that's being played. Um, for your finance, so maybe don't leave the agricultural field for now. Make sure that you continue with that and begin really learning how to harness your energy. You can consider joining my membership, um, a private mentorship. I have my certification course for Kokoro 33, which is my system. I also have the developing your intuition course. Um, I mean, there's a whole bunch of different options. You can try and find information online for free to see if that helps. You have to learn how to work energy, though. That's not an option for you. It's not an option for you. Reiki is not an option for you. Okay. First off, that's a very low level type of energy work. It's a very commonly practiced one, but it only affects a surface level. Um, I just felt someone get pissed off. You're a Reiki practitioner. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. Reiki, though, is a draconian system, so that's not going to work with you. If you do decide to learn Reiki, it will help you learn some of the basic concepts, but there's a lot of distortions and manipulations of the information that was taught and spread out. So I mean, it's up to you how you want to go about this, but you definitely need to begin learning how to consciously harness energy. The family that you and I come from, we are highly skilled, extremely potent energy, but because of that, we stand out energetically. And this is the very reason we are the ones who get attacked the hardest. Okay. Probably doesn't bother you none. Most of it you probably don't even notice. But now they're really going to try and affect you. And if the only way to do it is through your wife, unfortunately, that's what they'll do. They don't care. Parasites don't care. They will affect you in whatever way they can, through your wife, through children, through work, whatever it is. If it can affect you, that's what they'll use. So long as you stay like disconnected, and the reaction is minimal, then they'll skip that and then they'll look for something else that will create a larger reaction. So you have to be mindful of how you respond. I mean, obviously, you care about your wife, obviously. Like if things try and go for my children, I have to treat it like it's a client, kind of detach myself, correct the circumstance, and then keep it moving. So for the most part, um, my children are pretty much left alone, but I think that's because I have to take that stance, and I've taken that stance, and it's not really effective. So they look for something else that's more effective. All right. So let us see. Um, do 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 do. All right. You can email. You can email Illis Black Pepper. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm giving you I'm giving you nicknames. Illis Black Pepper. Contact at emmyevolving.com. All right. I hope and Bradley, the question about finances, your finances will greatly improve when you find this big bold vision where you're not just going to stay in the mold that you're being asked to stay in, and you will get a lot of friction from people who don't understand, but you got it, you'll definitely get through it. All right, Plum Pons, Plum. Okay. Oh. Okay. Plum. You're welcome. Keep your wife very shielded, okay? Don't let anything get to her. Okay. Definitely a disconnect occurred. Mm-hmm. 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 So this is currently where you're at, Plum. You have to have faith in the process and allow that faith to drag you into a state of gnosis, a state of knowing that this is what you're supposed to do. Um, just because you know what you're supposed to do doesn't mean you know how you're supposed to do it. That's part of your process as well. So, card number 8, be the hunter, not the hunted. This is about you allowing yourself to receive, meaning, ooh, it takes on a little bit of a different meaning for you than the usual meaning that I'm given. And that meaning is you need to begin actively looking for the components that you need. So, card number 28, collaborative dreaming. You thought that, the group that you had formed had the same dreams. Yes and no. Um, some of you had a right side up vision of this dream, and the others had an upside down vision of this dream. And I almost want to say these are your two aspects, and these are two different individuals. So it's only three of you guys. The blue and the red, the masculine and the feminine, both aspects of you were able to see exactly how you wanted and felt this should be done. And um, it kind of went against the grain. Card number 4, against the grain. And in no way is this about trying to make you feel like it's your fault. This is about recognizing that although have maybe similar goals, the path that's taken to reach those goals are very, very different. Okay. Very, very different. Card number 42, the word wants to be written. I keep getting grant writer, grant writer. Ocean lover, are you here? Okay, maybe she's not here. That's funny that I remember her screen name. Plum. If at some point while I'm live, you see someone with the screen name Ocean Lover comment. See if you can connect with her. Um, well, she's not a grant writer. There's another person I know that's a grant writer. I kind of want to just let that. There's some stuff going on with that that she needs time. Um, Good stuff though. um, it's like it's not just a grant writer. It's that you need to begin correspondence with a component. This is one other component that you're needing for what you need to do. Card number 29, seeing the true you. There you are, looking a little bit despondent, a little down, as though who you are and being naked in your truth. What was the reason for it to fail? I don't think so. I don't think that you had a distorted vision. I don't think you went about it the wrong way. I think that those individuals were brought to you to get it started, to give you an idea and set you on fire to get this done. I think the people who will be actually helping to get this done, they're arriving shortly. You're going to be finding them. Um, I don't know why Ocean Lover popped in my head. I wonder if I had a conversation with her about it. I don't know. I don't know why she popped in my head, but that's definitely something to keep in mind. The timing of it, it's delayed. It's not post. It's not completely canceled. It's just paused, um, and it might be something that you end up doing in a different region. Okay, that might be something as well. Um, I see and hear resistance to it, resistance to you working in a different region, not from within you, but your environment. Um, maybe I mean, if you're working in a different region, you're probably going to have to move. Um, and that would have to be like if you have a boyfriend, that would have to be something where the two of you agree. Because if you're moving and he's not, I mean, that's hard. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of factors that are coming into play, but you're being positioned for this to be successful. You're absolutely being positioned for this to be successful. It's something that needs to happen. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm asking Michael if he has any last message. Ooh, he's showing me that one card. Hold on. He's showing me that one card that card number 13, was it? The the twin flame card that I was just talking about in the last reading. Um what's going on right now is the agitation, the chaos and conflict that you might feel inside of you and around you. Um that's the agitation being used to clear away space for your soul family to enter. It feels like whoever you do this project with, they're not just going to be business partners. This is going to be your soul family. You're probably going to be working together, I want to say, for the rest of your life. This is a major thing. This is not just, a quick startup and see if you can make it last a year, a little over a year. It's going to take time for this to start, but this is a lifelong thing. You've found your purpose. Now you're being tested to see how much you want it and how far you'll fight to bring it to fruition. It's a choice you have to make. Is it worth it? Is it worth the struggle? Is it worth the stress? Is it worth what you're going to invest into it with time, energy, funds, sacrifices you'll make for it? This is a part of your purpose, and your purpose might evolve over time. It might be expressed in different ways as you become more mature in your life. Not that you're immature right now, but we always have space, room to mature further, and I feel like you're going to be hammering away at this for the rest of your life, and it's not hammering away with nothing being built. It's enough hammering away to build a beautiful village, a sanctuary. I like that. All right, I hope that answered your question, Plum. light my way. All right. We have Just Erica. Do 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 do. You're welcome. Do 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 do. Okay. Do do do. This damn thing is always tangled. What in the world? Why do you always tangle in this way? Do 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 do. Shit. My God. Specto Patronum. Oh no, that doesn't untangle things. What does that do? Expecto Patronum. It worked. Oh my God, it's fucking tied in a knot. Okay. Sorry about that. It disarmed. There you go. I disarmed this bitch. Okay. Just Erica. Breathe very deep and very. Wait. What am I doing? Yes. Ooh. Girl. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. Oh my God. That is such a huge, huge typo. Hold on, guys. Girl. Oh, okay. It's hidden. So, wait a minute. Good God. I'm so. There's quite a few things that were mispriced. Yeah, no, I totally. So it's the crystal dragon rider activation is supposed to be 144. I made a mistake and I left it at $55. So that's what people paid for it. Okay. Link is now closed. Oh my God, I cannot believe I did that. I did. There you go. You're welcome. And there was a couple other things that weren't priced right either. Oh my God. That's fine. There you go. All right. Right? I mean, that's a big discount. Just consider it a gift. All right. So breathe very deep and very slow. How do you feel? Yay. All right. Let us see. Um, 1 second. All right. Here we go. Here we go. The river soul. Are you here? Do, 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 do. All right. Breathe very deep and very slow. Here we go. How do you feel? I feel sweaty. I feel I need something. I wanna swim from the chandelier. I love that damn song. I wanna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm sorry. I wanted to get a reaction out of my husband. I'm choking on my own greatness. All right, she's good. Oh my god, I'm so hot. Hey, did we bring that fan with us, or is that in storage? That little black fan? I just wanna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I wanna swing from the chandelier. All right. Shh. Sorry, hold on. Cheryl, are you here? Like it doesn't exist. I wanna swing from the. She's here. Okay, breathe very deep and very slow. Like tomorrow doesn't exist. I don't think that's gonna reach me. You might want to put it over there on that stand. Can you turn it up a little bit so I can have my single ladies moment? Okay. Like tomorrow doesn't exist. Like it doesn't exist. I wanna swing. Okay. Breathe deep and slow. Wait. Sorry. This guy. Okay. How do you feel? Don't give a fuck. Okay. Feel good. Tingling in the hands, but perfect. Perfecto. All right. I just want to share this with you guys. This memory just came back right now. So, do you know what this is? Let me stop. Do you remember that, Daddy? What this is Sicilian for? A handful of this. All right. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right. Diana Kowalik, are you here? Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh. Do, do, do. All right. Breathe deep and slow. Hmm. Okay, I see both of your transactions. All right. Mm. All right. How do you feel? Do, 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 do. Okay, yo. Boom, boom. Do, 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 do. All right. Good. Thank you, Diana. All right. Claudia. Claudia, see, are you here? So, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. All right. That tickled me, Suzette. Thank you. All right. So, no, is that how your name is pronounced when you're in trouble, Claudia? I I knew it. Oh my god! No wonder Michael was kind of giggling. Okay, let me just. So, Claudia, it will be both the Lemurians. Okay, I'll do that. All right. Gang, 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 gang. How do you feel? I don't know. Look at that. Like, let it go. There. All right. She feels good. So I have to message you about a few details regarding Lemuria. Yeah. Let me scan you real quick. I don't anticipate finding anything negative in your field. Okay. So breathe very deep and very slow. How does your forehead feel? Does it feel a little bit like full, almost like something's been placed on it? A little pressure. Is there any throbbing, like mild, very gentle, mild throbbing in that area? Almost like a pulse. Hooty hoo. Me too. Me too. Um, just make sure you stay seated for a bit longer, okay? Or laying down for a bit longer. I'll message you some information about Lemuria. Thank you. Okay. I totally scanned and just left all that information in my own head. I don't see anything of any type of concern. I see massive amounts of energetic surging. It's almost like it occurs every, I don't know, like 15 minutes or so, like surge. I don't know if you feel it because it's very, very deep type of surging. Um, just just slightly beyond your core section, your core section, your core. Interesting. Your higher self is showing me your hands. Have you ever had the Lyran Claw activation? I don't remember you having that before, but my memory sucks. Um, whether you had it or not, your higher self is showing me you have. Do you remember that cartoon from the 80s, Thundercats? Remember what was his name, Lionel? How he had that claw glove. You have two of them. You have two of them, and inside, so it goes up to here. It's a full on, and it looks like an actual, like someone amputated a tiger's, not a tiger, a lion's paw and stuck it on you as gloves. And inside looks like a switchboard because you hold it. First, you're like, "Look what I got," and I was like, "Ooh, that looks badass." And then your higher self holds it up and is like, "Look at this," and they look like lion paws. And then your higher self was like, "Look closer." So I zoom in and I see inside. It's like a switchboard, and you're going like this, and it's like you're doing some badass shit. I don't know what it is. Is badass shit like you're affecting coding in a positive way, protective and all of that. My hand chakras have been tingling for a couple of weeks, more on the right. Um, it's active. Not only is it active, it's very heavily protected, heavily coded. Like, I wouldn't want to mess with you. I absolutely wouldn't want to mess with you. Yeah, nothing but positive things. Positive, but not really worth noting on a live stream. That's what your higher self says. positive, but not really worth noting on a live stream. Your higher self is very private, holder of secrets. Hold on. All right. So I hope that helps you, Claudia. Please remind me to message you regarding Lemuria. Lemuria. Okay. So Sarah French. Are you here, Sarah? You're welcome. Um pass that, pass that, pass that Dutch, baby. Um all right. Thank you, Alfred. Hi, Sarah. Okay, general reading. Which deck? Which deck? Did I? Okay. Ooh. Oh. Sarah. Um girl, okay. Your higher self is calling you out right now. I kind of need a secondary deck. One more shuffle. Okay, you're definitely being challenged. If you're not already feeling the challenge put out there by your higher self, you're going to. Mm-hmm. Whoo! Yes. Yes, girl. I love this. I love this. I love this. So you got card number 47, individuality. It's written all over your face. Your individuality is front and center for the world to see. Okay. You were not created to fit in. You were not created to be mediocre. You were not created for any of that. You were created specifically for a certain type of greatness. Now, here's the problem. Your soul is calling you out. Card number 20, fulfillment. You have become drunk off the idea, the concept of fulfillment, but you haven't been allowing yourself to achieve that sense of fulfillment. You have forbidden yourself from reaching there. Okay. You have forbidden it. There's a part of you, it's almost like you feel as though because you're so individual, you're so unique that I mean, there's no way that you're going to reach this and that, or that you deserve this and deserve that. That's a very, very common empath struggle. You're a highly sensitive empath, and that's currently what your life lesson is focused on. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you. This is just a process of getting you to consciously choose to give yourself permission to receive all of these beautiful, amazing things. Oh. So your higher self mentioned you started it with an event. There was an event that you wanted to attend, and previously when that event was first offered, you felt like there was no. And then when it was offered again, it circled back around and was offered one more time. There was a part of you that was like, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can make it happen. But let me just trust. I think I can, but I kind of don't know. And you proved to yourself that you were able to. You absolutely proved to yourself you were able to. So when you allow yourself to continue to just kind of jump, do that leap of faith, that's going to lead to two things. I like this. It's going to lead to your knowledge, which then leads to your fortune. Card number 5 and card number 27. Okay. If you're ready, your higher self is ready to give it to you. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it, baby, if you give it to me. That's what your soul is singing with me. Okay, so card number one, adaptability. In order to receive the knowledge that leads to your fortune, you have to be adaptable, which you are. You're highly adaptable. The thing that I've noticed when people go through a lot of struggles in life, it doesn't matter what kind of struggles they are. It doesn't matter if it has to do with finances, emotions, relationships, connections, parents, children. It really doesn't matter. I've noticed that people who go through tremendous amounts of struggle, whether inside themselves or outside of themselves, they have one of two reactions. Either they allow those struggles to make them feel as though, see, this is proof that I don't deserve anything. I don't deserve anything nice. Life is never going to be good. Life just sucks. And that's life. That's one reaction. The second reaction to that elevated struggle is, you know what? Hey, I've been through worse. I've been through worse. I'll get through this too. And that adaptability that you've developed from whatever it is that you've been through, that is your superpower. Not only are you strong, you are flexibly strong. Disappointment, unmet expectation, it has never affected you in any way, shape, or form that has kept you from getting the fuck back up. And so your soul is letting you know this cycle is almost done. When you're ready, a completely different type of life is waiting to greet you. One full of knowledge as well as fortune. This fortune can be a wealth of friends. It can be traditional wealth, which has to do with money and material goods. It could be wealth of energy, wealth of spirit, wealth of connection to people in the industry you're supposed to be a part of. It's waiting for you. Okay. All it's doing is waiting for you. It's not being blocked. There's no blockage. That's the thing. Your higher self says it's important. Look at that shit. It's important for you to know that there's no actual thing blocking you. You're simply like in a holding pattern, waiting for some sort of confirmation of what you already know, which is you deserve this. You're putting in the work, so you will be reaping the rewards of that work. It's a harvest. There's nothing to harvest if you don't tend to the crops. If you don't tend to the garden, there's nothing to harvest. You've been tending to your garden ever so lovingly. Does it mean anything to you if I tell you the dragon is here? There is an individual. He says to tell you the dragon is here. He is flirty. I tell you, I'm married, dragon man. I got my own dragon. Now he's not flirting with me. He's totally trying to flirt with you. Do you notice? He's. Does she even notice? Do you notice? He wants you to confirm. He has been so flirty with you. He's sweet. Super sweet. All right. I hope that helps you. Oh, here. I hope that helps you. Okay. I mean, everything that's coming, you deserve it. Ooh. It's important for you to know it's not just going to be given to you. This world will not allow it to just be given to you. You have to fight for it. And once you fight for it, maybe within yourself, that fight might be an internal war and has to do with your belief in what you deserve and what you'll get. All right. Aw, I'm so glad it resonates. I'm so glad you know what the dragon guy means. He's too much. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Okay. Let us move on to Serene Southern Belle. Ooh, I like that. Looks like we made it. Look how far we come, my baby. Glad we didn't listen. All right, hold on one second, guys. I have to check something. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. Let us see what your question is. Okay. Let's see. Future business. Where? Here it is. All right. Let us see. Let's see. Do you like public speaking? It feels like you're going to do some public speaking type stuff. I don't know if it's going to be like speeches or, that type of thing. It feels like you're going to have it's almost like life coaching. Have you considered that type of thing? Life coaching, but with a spiritual aspect of it. Let me see. You have to create this. Yeah. You have to create this. This is going to take some um creative planning on your part. Oh, you're in healthcare. So I'm wondering if that's going to factor in, because sometimes when you have um, experience in healthcare, that becomes a part of how you assist your clients. So, card number 14, going beyond normal. What you're doing right now is probably part of what you're going to be doing. Like it ties in your understanding of, I guess, like the human condition, mindset. I don't know if your part in healthcare specifically connects with um, the psychology of a human being, but I know when you've worked in the healthcare industry for some time, you begin to understand the human psychology with or without an emphasis of education in that subject matter. So it's about going beyond normal. This is about oh, you're in hospice. So then you absolutely know. You can see what happens during the course of a lifetime and how it affects the end result of the way someone views their life. Going beyond normal. Ooh, heaven sent. Ooh, you're helping people transition in the most compassionate, most peaceful manner um, possible. All of the patients that you are assigned. Ooh, wow. It's wow. I don't even know how to put that into words. How would I like um I don't want this to sound creepy because there's nothing creepy about it. Um it's almost like part of your function is to I don't know if you're aware, there's like ancient beliefs that when people pass away they have to pay the boat person They have to pay somebody that helps guide them through and brings them to the other side beyond the veil. And that's why people used to put coins on the eyes of those who have passed. Aside from stopping them from opening, that's part of what they believed. That's kind of your function. Um, it's almost like, uh, you know, even if you're not there at the moment of transition where they leave their body, whatever work you do with them, the interaction you do with them before that point, it aligns their trajectory. Because once you're released from the body, it's like you just pop out. I don't know if that's weird. It's like you just pop out and you align them. And so they're gifting you with tremendous amounts of energy and knowledge. This is not something you're actively pulling from someone. Okay, you're not like vampiric or anything like that. Um, wow. How does this fit into your is there something you could do with, like, I don't know if it would be grief counseling. Um oh. Um are you happy with hospice? Or are you looking to get out of that? I'm kind of being led to feel as though they are gifting you quite a bit to prepare you for a completely different type of career. I feel like you own your own business no matter what. So, the administrator, um, I walk with a foot in both the earthly and spiritual worlds. Wow. You're the administrator. That's some shit. I'm not even an administrator. I'm like a janitor. Nothing wrong with that, but that's my function in this life. I'm here to clean up. That's girl. Practical, grounded, persevering, wise, dedicated, strong, purposeful, leading, organized, structured, confident, strategic, assertive, disciplined, humanistic, and moral. Um, hmm. All right. The engineer, Mars, you got to fight for this. Every problem has a solution. The gears must fit snug. If you feel as though life has no wiggle room for you to try and explore things, explore yourself, that's because the gears must fit snugly in order for the machine to continue. You are not just a cog on one of those gears. You are not just a gear. You are the entire machine. Okay? So every part of you, from every part and every experience, from positive to negative, it's pushing you towards something profound. But you still have to strategize. Again, Mars. What's the other one? Saturn and Mars. Okay. Every vision has a plan. High achieving, productive, calculating, passionate, decisive, ambitious, enthusiastic, systematic, competitive, active, tactical, goal oriented, persistent, and gritty. There you are, girl. There you are. Hold on. Mars and Saturn. In Mars, what is the thing of Mars? Mars, Mars, Mars. Um, Here we go. So Mars is about focus, will, action, exertion, masculine, fire, and intensity. You have double that. And then Saturn is about boundaries, structure, hierarchy, time, limitations, hardship, discipline. So my soul planet is Mars. My soul planet is Mars, and an astrologist once told me that, because I was like, I'm trying to do things gently, kind of like, hey. And this astrologist was like, no, like, Mars busts down the door, like it kicks the door down. And so, whatever whatever types of boundaries Saturn is trying to create and maintain for you. That's, I think I'm feeling like this has to do with your human perception. This Mars energy is here to knock it all down, strategizing, building. It's knocking down your limited perception of what you're going to become. This is huge. So, hmm. This was at the bottom of the deck, the celebrity. Be prepared to be recognized. If it's not just within your field, then it's going to be global. Be prepared to be recognized, okay? Don't allow your fear of being recognized to dissuade you from continuing with your path. It's a very pronounced path you have. Very, very pronounced. All right. I hope that helps. Um, I feel like it's still not necessarily in like the hospital or clinic type setting or medical office, but I feel like it's still connected to the medical field. Like you would have almost like maybe the psychology aspect. I don't know. I don't think you've fully committed to whatever it is you're supposed to do yet. Like in your mind, it's not fully formed yet. And until you commit to how you want to manifest, it becomes kind of muddled when I try and look for you. All right. You'll get there though. You'll get to where you like really see what it is. All right. Thank you so much. There we go. Here we go. Oh, okay, that's why. Hold on really quick. Um, let's see. All right. Da, 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 da. Marissa, are you here? Marissa. Marissa. Um, sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow, but it won't be long till I'm gonna need. Da, 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 da. Mhm. Mhm, 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 mhm. We all need somebody to lean on. Marissa, are you here? Or is it Maria? Okay, Marissa. Sorry. All right, Marissa, let's see. Um is there anything um is there anything that you want me to make sure I look at for the general scan? Mhm. Hi, Marissa. Do you want me to just do a general scan? All right. So breathe very deep and very slow. It looks as though you've been wrapped all from right in the middle of your throat all the way down to your hips. Okay. Um, it's you've been bound. You have been bound. I'm wondering when this occurred. Um, and then all the color from your face is very pale, like you've been drained. Um, I'm looking beyond the bindings. Hmm. Does your skin hurt? Because it looks like a lot of like cuts, like abrasions. The cuts are not super deep. I'm wondering how it's affecting your physical experience of this. Do you have bad dreams? Like, really, not all the time, but really intense dreams that you don't always remember, but you wake up feeling petrified? Do you talk in your sleep? Has this been going on since you were a kid? No, no, no. I don't believe you like self-harm by cutting. That's no, this is energy. This is energy that I'm seeing. I don't think you're a cutter. Okay, when you were a kid, did you have a neighbor that was weird, that was scary, or like a neighbor that had an issue with your family or your parents? The hell? So that's so weird. I didn't touch my phone at all. Um, I didn't touch anything. And suddenly I heard something speaking through the speaker, and it's Eminem's song Godzilla. Okay, so that's confirmation. I was wondering if you've been being attacked by draconian things. I feel as though when you were a child, you had a neighbor who was upset, I think, with one of your family members, a female. I don't know if it was your mom or grandma or something, a female in the family. I don't think it was you, but whoever this person was, they had very wicked ways about them. It doesn't necessarily mean like they looked the part, um, but they were capable of very skilled black magic type thing. You've been bound for a very long time. The bindings do not look fresh. It looks very, very old, almost like a mummy. Like this, like you've been bound like this, like a mummy, from the bottom of not bottom of your chin, the middle of your throat. Well, that would be the bottom of. I have a short neck. Right over here, wherever the hell this is, right here. From there all the way down to your hip, like that's actually below your hips, like where your pelvic floor is. Like if you were to wear a mini dress that ends like right at your butt, not the top of your butt. You get what I'm saying. It's there. Um, damn. This has been there unchallenged most of your life. Most of your life, it's been there. I think you were targeted not because it was you they had an issue with. I think they used whoever the draconian. They used the issue with the neighbor to encourage the neighbor to focus on you. That's some fucked up shit. This is draconian. Draconian is they're strong. And you're just drained of energy. It's like micro cuts all over the torso, especially around the sacral chakra area, to drain energy, drain. And I feel like I don't know why. I'm feeling like this is, I hear settling scores from ancient times, and I'm seeing like Egyptian. Are you drawn to ancient Egyptian things? Or are you drawn to it and you don't want anything to do with it? You're just like, yeah, whatever, ancient Egypt, whatever. You well, because you've been bound across the throat. It's not high enough that it would block your swallowing, the initiation of swallowing. It's high enough that it would block the vibration of your vocal cords. So with that energetic presentation of that is just being frustrated about people not understanding what you're trying to say. Not like audibly not understanding. I'm talking about like your choice of words, that oftentimes the way you express the concept or the emotion, the thought, it causes them to feel as though you said something else. Oh wow. Hmm. I'm very sorry about what's going on with your mom. Um, was it your mom that someone had an issue with? I can't tell. Was your grandma very present in your life? Did she do like a lot of babysitting and stuff? Or was your grandma very similar to your mom? Oh, your father doesn't want you around your mom. The focus is on like a mother type figure. You carry so much on your shoulders. See, I don't see the very tops of your shoulders covered. It goes straight across, but it leaves the tops covered. And it's like, I was questioning why didn't they just wrap that as well if they're completely wrapped? Why don't just completely mummy you? It's so that you can see and you can try and talk, but nothing comes of it. And the shoulders are exposed, so you carry the weight. You can feel the weight digging into your shoulders. Ooh. Your legs are also exposed because it goes um, just down to your hips, right above your thighs. Your legs are completely exposed to give you the ability to walk because it's much harder carrying a load when you're walking versus standing still. They think you're toxic. They probably think you're toxic because of what was done. Energetically speaking, they might be picking up on that. I don't think you're a bad person. You might want to consider a custom revocation. This is a very intense situation. Very, very intense. I don't even see chakras. They're like shriveled, um, not prunes, not shriveled grapes. What the fuck is a dried grape? A raisin, like an extra dry, extra shriveled raisin. That's what your chakras look like. You've been drained for so long. Was it a neighbor or was it a family member? When I was describing someone who got upset with a female figure in your life, um, was it a neighbor or was it a family member? Family is more than just blood. I mean, it's like I'm really thankful that at this point in my life, I'm very close to my siblings. We have a lot of love with each other. But for much of my life, I felt like family is more than just blood. And you have to allow yourself to move past that. This concept of, if this group of human beings that I share genetic material with don't like me, then I'm not a good person. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. Sometimes, does death of the person do it cancel this type of binding? No. Not unless that's what they said, not unless they were weak enough. They weren't strong enough, like weak in planning. Usually when people can do this level of binding, they're not ending it when they die. And most likely, this carries on to future generations. This is a very intense, this is not some baby witch from TikTok type thing. Um, um, let's see. The only thing I can recommend is a custom revocation. That's not with Egypt though. I hear Herod, King Herod, Herod, however you pronounce his name. I don't know. Um, Words only have the power that you give them. Someone once called me the C word, and it didn't bother me. And one of my friends, I didn't know what the word means. I mean, my parents don't talk like that. They say bad words, but not that. And my friend was like, he just called you a, CUNT. And I was like, what's that mean? Like, oh my God, that's like the worst thing you could be. And I was like, whatever. I don't care. It only affects you if you buy into it. A lot of the things um, that affect us are what we believe will affect us. Yeah, I do custom black magic revocation. I offer that on my website. You can find it on my homepage. I can't guarantee the outcome because your sovereignty is a very major factor in the long term efficacy of the work that I do. So you're going to have to shift your mindset. You cannot keep focusing on the fact of how poorly you were treated. I'm not telling you that you're being dramatic. I'm saying you have a right to feel that way. But if you're going to continue to focus on that and feel that way, whatever work I do with you, for you, that's going to be undone and it's going to come right back. And the private session, it's not cheap. So I want you to make sure you're ready to shift the mindset that goes along with it. Okay. You have to shift that mindset. You can no longer focus on family. You can't focus on them in that way. In addition to that, there's a real possibility that if they're that toxic to you, um, you might have to cut them off for a period until you rebalance yourself and find who you are. Because if you continue, so if I'm going to remove toxicity from you and you go back into a pool of toxicity, it's going to reinfuse back in you, right? Until you can repair your skin, your spiritual skin, and not allow that in, it's best to abstain. Okay. So, you know, just think about what you want to do, really weigh it out. It is a service I offer, it's on the website. But again, I don't want you to purchase that until you are really, truly ready and committed to changing the trajectory of your journey. Okay. Um, okay. Good. Good. Um, the mind change thing, it's small things. So, for example, um, my siblings and they're probably going to be pissed off at me saying this. Whatever. I still love you. My siblings and I were very much encouraged by our toxic parent to fight with each other, to argue, to kind of turn on each other. And more recently, like maybe 2 years ago, um, I came back into the picture. I was gone for a few years. I came back into the picture and it was fine. And then bickering started again. And I was like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I'm fuck shit up, fuck yeah. Like, and then I was like, what am I doing? No, do that shit on your own. I got sessions to do. I got a live stream. Fuck that shit. You're toxic. I'm not. Get over it. And it was just that shift of like, yeah, I'm pissed off. But you know what? Nah, no, nope, nope. You can do that shit by yourself. I don't care. We still family. I'm still going to be your sibling, but I'm not participating in that shit. And kind of seeing that shift in me, it really allowed my sibling the two of us were bickering. It allowed him the space to shift as well. I mean, we're good now. Like we're really good. Even within a few months of the bickering, that stopped, and we were good, solid, like a solid connection. So someone has to choose to be like, no, like stomp on that brake. Don't let that wheel keep spinning. Push the brake, pump that brake, and make it stop, and then get off. And that's it. It's very simple, but human beings have a tendency to really complicate this. Like, why do I always have to be the one? Well, if you want change, someone's got to be the one. And if they're not evolved enough to choose to be the one, obviously you are if you're thinking about this. So then you got to just suck it up and be the one. And it doesn't mean pretending like everything's okay. It means verbalizing, you know what? You do that shit on your own. I got other things I want to do. When you're ready to talk, we can talk. But not until you're done with your fucking cycle. It's just a matter of that. Um, Absolutely. You deserve to be happy. Everybody deserves to be happy. When all your energy is going towards the perpetuation of very toxic, very draining cycles, none of that energy is going to go towards you being happy. And happiness is a frame of mind. It's not a destination. It's not an action. It's what you choose to feel in every moment. And it's that question of who would choose to not be happy. Well, the person that is too preoccupied with ruminating over toxicity. It doesn't make you a bad person, it just makes you preoccupied. Okay? So a lot of very simple things become complicated when we allow our mind to let the ego get out of control. And ego doesn't mean that you think you're better. Sometimes the ego is something that makes you feel very small. And you got to flow with your journey. Okay? Um, oh, that you should effing die already. I have a retort for that. Personally, I would be like, I probably would die before you because the wicked ones always outlive the good, you fucking demon. Let it go, girl. It's not you. Nobody said that to you. Let it go. Woosa. Woosa. Yeah, I'd be like, you probably will outlive me, you fucking demon whore. The wicked ones live the longest. Okay. I'll just stop. I'll stop. Okay. Marissa, I'm sorry this is going on. I'm sorry it's been going on for most of your life. Custom revocation is what I would recommend, okay? Um, Let me see. Let me mark this. La la la. La 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 la. Oh, wait. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. All right. Melinda, INFJ. Excuse me. Excuse me. Many say that I'm too young to let you know just where I'm coming from. But you will see, it's just a matter of time. All right, she's here. I gotta stop with my bullshit. Okay, Marissa, breathe very deep and very slow. Hey, y'all, it's time to go from survivor to thriver. Fuck surviving. We've survived every event of our life with or without our consent. We have survived. I'm not here to survive. I'm here to thrive. I'm here to be so fucking happy that people who don't like me shit themselves. Okay. Okay, let me stop. Well, hello, Matthew Evolution. Magic can come from shit too. Wow. Hold up. What's he talking about? Hold up. I need to see this. My phone accidentally showed me a notification. Okay. It's not loading. He probably deleted it. Okay. Let's find a song. Ooh. Okay. Breathe very deep and very slow. How do you feel? Dum, 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 dum. What's on and popping? Okay, breathe. Do you know where your nervousness is stemming from? Just breathe very deep very slow. You're feeling a lot of energetic movement, like shifting of energies. And these shiftings create new trajectories for your soul. These new trajectories are not part of your known world. Basically, whatever toxicity you've existed within, it's being removed. And that's scary. If all you know is hurt and toxicity and things like that, um, it's going to be a scary thing to know that healing is approaching. Okay. So just breathe. Breathe very deep, very slow. I'm going to send some sedation into your field. This is not going to put you to sleep. It's going to kind of just take the edge off of that nervous feeling. Okay. The tension. You're holding yourself real tight. You have to allow yourself to just relax, like wiggle your shoulder and allow the tension to drop. Okay. All right. How do you feel now? Good, Melinda. Um, what's going on with the back of your head? The very base of your skull. Do you feel sensations there? Okay. Good. Good that you don't feel anything now. This is gonna induce quite a bit of energetic detox. Okay. It might present as flu-like symptoms. No fever. Definitely no fever, but flu-like symptoms, body aches. Might even have some post-nasal drip, um, like sinus and head pressure, just all those things. Okay. Definitely normal, to be expected. You might also be sleeping a bit more. You might feel emotional rawness, like things you thought you had dealt with from the past. Um, you might feel yourself reliving that stuff. Okay. Like a lot of really intense emotions, intense thoughts. It's going to be a pretty intense energetic detox. Hopefully, I inserted enough sedation. It's like a long wear type of sedation that I coded for you. And with that, hopefully, it will keep as much of the really intense experiences um, as tolerable as possible. I cannot take away the pain. That pain is part of your lesson, it's part of what's teaching you. So I'm trying, hoping that that was enough to take the edge off of some of that hurt. Okay. um hang in there, hang in there, Melinda. You definitely, you're preparing yourself for some major level of healing, self-healing. You're worth it. You're absolutely worth it. You are worth the process to get to the point of internal stillness, internal peace. You are worth it. Okay. So let us see. All right. Um, Um, Kaylee, Kaylee Guthrow, are you here? Kaylee Guthrow, are you here? All right. Let me go ahead. So 2 hours, 35 minutes. All right. So Kaylee, I'm going to go ahead and timestamp this for you. 2 hours, 35 minutes. I see what you wrote. And before I even read what you wrote, you have major latchings again. I'm not sure if you've had an extraction before, but I heard the word again. So this seems like this is a recurring type of situation. Very, very dense, very thick intensity of this like sludge. It looks like sludge all around and within your especially abdominal cavity. I don't see identifiers that would lead me to believe your assessment is accurate about the source of it. Um, shit. Okay. Yeah, it's 2M. Under the sludge, I see an evolved form of 2M. You need a 2M extraction plus core corrections. All right, Kaylee, you need a set of two. Um, it would be back to back, meaning I would do the first one the first day and immediately the second day I would do the second one. So two of the 2M sessions have to be purchased. They have to be purchased together so that we can do the scheduling properly. That's if you want to have a 2M extraction. This is a very intense, extremely virulent form of the 2M. It's an evolved version of the original 2M that came around, first showed up around 2-3 years ago. Um, yeah. So, for those of you who are watching right now and those who will potentially watch the recording, I have to do a clearing of this space anytime there's potential exposure um, to that. I have to clear the space just to be extra thorough. I'm all about thorough. So, with permission from your highest self, I will be doing energy work to pull anything you might have been exposed to and clear it out. I will not be entering your personal sacred space. Okay. So breathe very deep, very slow. All right. How do you guys feel? Hey, Daddy, if you could please message Kaylee 2 hours, 35 minutes, 0 seconds. You guys feel okay? Anyone feeling dizzy? All right. So everything looks very stable. Everyone's field looks nice and sparkly again. Thank you guys so much for sharing this space with me. It really means a lot. And your trust in me is very, very sacred. So I want you to know how much and how deeply I appreciate how much trust you guys put in me. Okay. All right. So we're gonna be calling it a night. Calling it a night. Let me go ahead and mark this. If you could please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Also, if you haven't already, look in the description of this video and you will find how to join my text notification. So just in case you're not getting notifications when I go live, I send out a mass text through my app. And if you want to be part of that, check the description for the instructions. Bye, guys.